5 methods to never run out of content ideas again. So you open a blank document and then you stare at it for 10 minutes and you start writing and then you tell yourself, I don't think I can do it today. Let's do it tomorrow. The problem is not that you are inefficient to write a LinkedIn post. The problem is that every single time you're starting from zero. And I understand because starting from zero is exhausting. Hi, I am Karishmaa Singhal, a model, anchor, author turned LinkedIn personal branding and corporate employee branding expert, and I have built a LinkedIn content idea bank system that I'm going to give you in this video today. We will be using 5 methods to generate 40 plus content ideas by the end of this video. Go grab it. The link to that Google Sheet is in the description below. Grab it, make a copy of it alongside this video. You just need 2 tabs open. This video and my content idea bank system. We'll be using it today to create your content ideas alongside the video. In case you didn't know, this is episode 5 of my LinkedIn Content Masterclass series. In the last 4 episodes, I've already helped you build your identity doc, your content strategy, help you understand all 17 post types on LinkedIn post formats. So ensure that you go watch them after you're done watching this video. So let's first understand what a content idea bank is. So whenever you want to cook, let's say you go to your pantry, you go to your kitchen, do you always end up cooking all from scratch? Do you make your ingredients from scratch? No, right? You always have your ingredients. You just go and cook. That is how your ideas work. They are like your raw ingredients for the next time you go back and sit and write your post. You will always have some ideas in your pantry so that you don't have to start from scratch. So on the days when you are not writing a post, sit for 20 minutes, use this idea bank system and generate some ideas. Now I will give you a quick tour of the content idea bank system and then we'll start generating those for you. So I am hoping that you have already created your copy of the idea bank system that I gave you. Now look at this first tab. This is where you actually start and it tells you how to use the sheet and gives you a walkthrough of what is there in each tab. Now this idea bank tab, this is where we will store your idea. Now we have method 1, method 2, method 3, method 4 and method 5 tab. And then you see the 20 starter ideas tab. So in case you are very busy and you have no time to pull out ideas, I've already done the heavy lifting for you. Then there is this last tab, which is weekly routine. I'll give you a walkthrough of it in the end of the video. Alright, so we will now head to method 1, the brain dump method. And you know what? You literally do it all the time. You're always thinking about this, that. You just don't dump it in somewhere to create ideas out of it. I will help you do it because we help all our clients at KMark do this every single time. So let's get to the content idea bank system. Go to method 1 tab. Now what you see here is that I have made 2 sections. One is for founders. You see the one here where it says if you're a founder, answer these 5 questions. Second is if you are a corporate employee. Now I'm going to take you through all the questions and what you're going to do is you got to fill in your answers. I'll give you my examples, fill in your answers with my questions. So if you are a founder, my first question to you is, what is that one decision you made last month that was harder than expected? For example, I stopped operations at KMark. I stopped onboarding clients because I wanted to work on a dream project. I'm building a corporate employee branding program and I wanted to work on it. It was a very hard call. What was it for you? If not last month, sometime in life. Now, question number 2. What mistake did you make in the last 6 months that taught you something you didn't expect? For example, I onboarded a client outside my niche. The business was taking a dip, so I started onboarding clients for multiple services, and that was my biggest mistake. We lost our positioning. I'm sure you also might have some of this example. Write it down. Now I'll take you to question number 3, which says, what questions your clients or your prospects ask you often? So for example, most of my clients ask, how does LinkedIn work? How long does it take to show up results? Should we carry out outreach or no? What kind of results can we expect from LinkedIn? Now question number 4. Alright, this is very interesting. For example, we never just pull off content ideas. It is always a habit at KMark that we first define content pillars, then we build a founder self-identity document, and then we map out content strategy, content ideas according to that. It is a grounding step that I feel a lot of people miss, but we never fail to miss. Now, final question. What kind of results did you help someone achieve recently that genuinely made you feel proud? So, for us, it was a healthcare founder who got their first inbound speaking opportunities from LinkedIn within 45 days. He never knew LinkedIn could work like that. Hit pause, fill in your answers, take your time, but ensure that you fill them in with depth. Be natural, be yourself, fill them in. And if you're an employee, go fill in your section as well. What did you contribute to recently that you haven't given yourself enough credit for? What do people around you consistently come to you for? What challenge has your team been dealing with, and how have you been helping your team? What skill did you build in your last 1 year? What has changed in the industry in the last 2 years, and what does that actually mean to you for your career? Now, what we'll do is we'll use AI to turn all this rough brain dumping into actual content ideas. Now you go back to the sheet, you see this blue color section where I've written AI prompt. I'll read it out for you. It says, I'm going to share some raw notes about my work, experiences, and thoughts. Based on what I share, please generate 20 LinkedIn post ideas. My content pillars are here. There's a placeholder. So fill in your content pillars. If you create content about, let's say, personal branding, let's say if you're a doctor, so write healthcare, medical, equipments. Let's say if my content pillars would be AI, employee branding, personal branding, whatever kind of things you create content around generally are content pillars. Just fill 2-3 of them in here. Now, for each idea, the prompt says the idea in one sentence, written as a hook. I will not read this. These 5 pointers that you see is the structure that AI needs to generate ideas. You'll further see the prompt says, format your answer as a table. I can paste directly into my LinkedIn content idea bank. Here are my notes. Now, when you are here at this point, here are my notes. Literally copy paste all your rough brain dump into this section. Copy paste it from top, bring it down here. Now you have a full prompt ready. We'll take this prompt and we will copy paste it as it is into ChatGPT. Look at what comes back. These are 20 ideas and each of these are mapped out with post type. Which pillar do they belong to according to top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. Go through your list, highlight the ones that you like in your content ideas bank, and I genuinely want you to pick the ones that suit you the best. We are going to go to method number 2, which is learning from your top performing posts. So, if you've been posting on LinkedIn regularly, you know that there's this top performing section, but you never learn from it. It always tells you about the kind of posts people like, the kind of formats people like, but you're failing to learn from it. I'll help you do that. So we'll once again get back to the content idea bank system. Now I want you to have a third tab open along with this video, the system, your LinkedIn profile. Okay, so we'll first go to your LinkedIn profile, and once you go to your profile, click show all on your activity dashboard. Now go to your post impressions and select last 365 days. Now scroll down. You will see your top performing post. Keep it open there. Don't cancel this tab and open the method 2 tab which says best post plus AI. Now you read this AI prompt in blue color that says, I am going to paste my 5 top performing LinkedIn posts below. Please analyze them and identify top 3 themes. Identify what writing style worked the best. Identify what audience pain points I addressed. Generate 20 post ideas. And then it says content pillars. You just know how to enter your content pillars to that. Then it again gives AI the structure that what do we want for each idea, and then it will ask AI to format your answers. Then it has this placeholder for you to add your posts. So go to your profile tab again and copy paste. I want you to literally copy paste the text section, the format of 5 posts, and paste it here. Copy paste this into ChatGPT along with your 5 best posts and content pillars and look at the output. Filter out the ones that you do not like and you're good to go. Alright, 2 methods down and 3 more to go. If this video has been helpful so far, I would request you to take a second. Please like, share and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell icon on. It motivates me to bring more such mini masterclasses for you. Now method number 3, which is your LinkedIn search and competitor research. This is where we step outside our own thinking, our own brain dumping, our own account and study from the market, alright? So I'm not going to tell you to copy somebody, I will actually tell you to fill in the gaps. So we'll look at your competitors, we'll look at your industry leaders, and we'll see if they are leaving any gaps. That is what your content strategy will look like. So once again, come back to my screen. We'll go to LinkedIn. Type a keyword from your niche. So let's say I would write something like personal branding or employee advocacy, whatever your core topics are, and you click on posts. Now you go to sort by and click top match and then click show results. Then you come here and you see you click all filters, then click on add a person and type in the name of the person in your industry you look up to on LinkedIn. So I will refer to Chris Donnelly's LinkedIn account and look at what's getting the most engagement on his and around the other posts that come while searching this. Look at the formats, list, stories, frameworks, what all kind of formats are working well. Read the comments. Your comments is your market research. Now hold on, don't cancel the tab. Let this stay and go back to your content idea system sheet again, and we will go to tab method 3 LinkedIn search. You see this prompt, the one in the blue. Now this prompt asks you to enter your keywords. I'll read the prompt, type in the keyword. Let's say my example was personal branding. I'll type that in. And also research these people creators. Here are the top posts I found. Just copy paste it. Now make observations. There are 3 segments it will make observation on. Then my content pillars are, you know what pillars are, just type them in. My niche industry, what is your industry? Type it down. Now, based on this research, please generate these 10 post ideas. Then format your answer as a table. That's the full prompt. We'll take this entire prompt with your copy pasted material, run it through ChatGPT and look at this output. It's your full-fledged list of content ideas based on your market learning. You know the drill? The ones that you like, just copy paste it into your main content idea bank and remove the rest. Now we'll get to method 4, which is learning from your comments and your DMs. If you've been creating content actively, or if you're someone who's a very skilled professional, I'm sure you receive messages and DMs like, can you talk more about this? Can you elaborate this a little more? Can you explain more about this? Notice them, observe them, read through the lines. This is something that most of the people completely ignore, but your audience is always giving you content ideas. We'll use that today. So we'll once again go back to the sheet. Keep your sheet open, keep your LinkedIn open, and let's read through some comments on your recent post. Now keep it open and go to the AI prompt in the method 4 tab in your sheet. Now you see this prompt here. It has 2 placeholders. In the first section where it reads as, here are questions and comments I've received from my LinkedIn audience, paste your comments and DMs. You don't have to do any effort. Just go to your tab where you have your post open, copy paste the comments, copy paste the DMs here. Then there are some instructions for AI where it says, please generate 10 LinkedIn post ideas based on the real audience questions. Then it asks you to enter your content pillars like every single time. Once you have this prompt ready here in your Excel, copy paste it into ChatGPT and run it through. Look at this output. You know the drill. Please go and copy paste it. Read them through. Alright, 4 methods done. Final and the last method to go. If you are a corporate employee, this one is for you. What I'll do is I'll turn your daily routine, your daily activities into your content ideas right away along with yourself. So let's first understand a basic fundamental. In your daily life, you always go through some challenges, some professional project, milestones, some conversations, and so many times you get an idea. Maybe I can write a post about it. Maybe I can post this on LinkedIn. But then that idea runs away. So the basic thing is that maybe have notes or create a group with yourself on WhatsApp and always keep typing them in on the go. So I have this group called KS Content Kimak where I am there, my team is there. And whenever there's an instant idea, I just type it down, put it in, that's it. Now come along on my sheet and I'll show you how to turn those rough points and rough ideas that you will always put in whatever comes to your mind whenever during the day into post ideas. So go to method 5 tab in the sheet. There's a prompt which asks you to answer 3 questions. So first question it asks is what I worked on this week. Answer it. Was it a project? Was it a team leading? Was it a meeting? Was it some presentation? Then write about what you learned. I'm sure you might have learned something. You might have learned a new tool, a process, anything at all. Type it down here. Then write down what was harder than expected. Was there some challenge that you faced amongst the team with that project? Anything that was really a challenge for you. Now you write about my content pillars. If you are new to LinkedIn, I'm sure you still have some things around yourself. If let's say you are a tech person, you might be want to talking about tech, AI, different kind of tech tools. Those all are your content pillars. Just add them in here. Now, as usual, we'll copy paste them, the entire prompt that we've just filled in, run it through ChatGPT and look at it. Paste all of these ideas into Idea Bank. And these 5 ideas came from a week that literally went by. You had to do no effort. And you can do this every single week. This is the Idea Bank system that helps you generate ideas consistently without ever completely running out of ideas. So a weekly routine that you can commit to is that Monday you can look at your top performing posts and generate ideas out of that. Wednesday, pick any topic, any method that suits you. And for Friday, look at the entire week. Turn your entire week into your ideas, just as we spoke. If you still haven't grabbed the Idea Bank sheet from the description below, make sure you do it right away. Create a copy, fill it in, generate your ideas and show it to me. In case today's video gave you a lot of value, taught you something new, please like, share, subscribe, send it to somebody who will learn, hit the bell icon on. My next video is going to be about post structure. Alright, this is Karishmaa Singhal signing off.